Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Patches Metal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Patches Metal!
Finally an episode again in which I have some really awesome shit to show you guys. Some new shit to show you guys. And let's just quickly start off with this CD I got in the mail, which I keep fucking up the name. It's probably Keyarzus. But I'm just going to let you figure it out for yourself, however you wanna pronounce that. So this CD. Let's talk about this CD. First of all, it's black metal, though it's like a mixture of a lot of stuff. Black metal is pretty dominant in that, but it's also got some really interesting, weird things thrown in the mix. Now the person who made this, since this is a one-man project, sent this to me a pretty long time ago, and he sent me the second track of the album, which is The Day the Trees Began to Fly. And this was just, the moment I played it, it was properly black metal and nothing really else at the beginning of the song. So, being quite biased as I am, I quickly decided, meh, I don't really like this. Which I'll admit, it's fucking stupid that I draw my conclusion on black metal that quickly, but I'm just going to admit it. I really decided, nah, not my kind of thing, and let's just drop it. So I sent him a message like, hey man, thanks for sending it, and I can appreciate, the audio quality, because I'm going to be pretty fair, the recording quality was really proper, and actually everything about it was really properly done, except for, in my opinion, the song itself. So yeah, I sent him that message, and he was like, okay man, yeah, I didn't really expect you to like it anyway, but hey, thanks for giving your opinion, and see you around. And then, a while later, which was a couple of weeks ago, he sent me another message. And in this message, he told me, like, hey man, I got a few copies of my EP lying around, and I quite do want to send you one. And I was like, that's pretty awesome, even knowing that I didn't like one of the songs, so I would probably not like the album. He was still like, man, you should have it. And he sent me it, and he included a message with like, dude, I hope you like it, and if you don't, just pass it along to someone else who you think will like it. And I thought, like, that's an awesome way to go about your music, just giving it to people, and wanting other people to share it as well, and share it with the world, and making your name like that, and not through record sales or through massive Facebook promotions and bullshit like that. No, just sending your CD around to people who might may or may not like it, asking them, if you don't like it, pass it on. Though misfortune has it that I actually did like it. I didn't just like it, I was honestly fucking impressed. And not really because of the second song, because it's still pretty black metal-y, but the entire CD, like altogether from start to end, just makes it fit in so fucking well. And I'm probably just going to let you hear a part of it, and I'm going to explain why I like it this much afterwards. for those of you that didn't recognize or don't know that sound at all, that was Mongolian throat singing, and that's something you really don't hear every day. You rarely hear it, especially in metal. And I've been a fan of Mongolian throat singing for a pretty long time. I've been actually practicing Mongolian throat singing for a pretty long time, even though I still suck at it. But you know, hearing that on that record in the intro, because this was, by the way, the first song, the intro song, just blew my mind. I like immediately sent him a message like, dude, is that Mongolian throat singing? And he was like, yeah dude, it is. And I was like, holy fuck, I'm already in love with this album. And that's exactly the thing what I meant with, I do like black metal if it's like this type of refreshing, this type of new, just because for me personally most black metal sounds so goddamn alike that every other band could be the same band, whereas this kind of stuff just completely proves me wrong. And I love being proven wrong if it's done, you know, properly like this. So massive props to the guy who made this. I'm seriously still struggling with the name, but it's probably Keyarzus. So I'm just going to let you listen to the second track as well now, The Day the Trees Began to Fly, which is going to be pretty proper black metal. Enjoy. Now the second band I want to talk about is a band I already shared on my channel about 3 months ago. It's called Carnage Carnival. And what I said about them back then is what I still think right now. It's bands like this that are actually why I started this channel in the first place. Just proper refreshing metal bands working shit hard to get where they want to be. And well, they have been working shit hard because they recently released a video clip, and I'm going to show you part of it, and I'm going to link you to the actual video clip. So have a look, have a listen, and then I'll talk about it.
He's paying the price. Spends the rest of his life. He's reaching for palm trees that grow higher and higher. I am your God. I am your God. Did they think they could be the ones they cannot defeat? With lightning and thunder, your being we will conquer. Did they think they could live? So hearing praise and goodwill.
Now what this band reminds me of, and don't take this the wrong way, guys, because I do mean this as a compliment, but it really reminds me of Papa Roach, and I used to love Papa Roach back when I was a kid, and you know, playing Papa Roach songs these days still brings back memories, so I'm not even going to say I don't like Papa Roach. But these guys sound like the more mature version of Papa Roach. You know, it has the exact same guitar sound, and the vocalist doesn't sound the same. You know, he sounds way more, well, mature-ish, let's say. He sounds way more metal. If we're going to talk about this whole true / poser metal thing, then this sounds like somewhat of a true variant of Papa Roach, if I may say so, if that's not too blasphemous. So yeah, there's that. So quickly moving on though, because quickly running out of time. However, I'm going to put a link to the video clip of Carnage Carnival in the description below, so you can check it out over there. And now to move on to Purest of Pain, which is a band some of you will probably already know from the second or third episode I ever made. Purest of Pain is about to release their single, and this single is going to be released along with a video clip. And I've been one of the few, or I think even the only person outside the band that has seen it, which I'm really, you know, happy with and proud of. And holy fuck, I can already tell you guys, it just looks fucking amazing. And they asked me, like, could you, you know, maybe share this with people, so I'm going to do so, and I'm going to introduce you to part of the song. I cannot introduce you to part of the video clip, because for some reason every time I try downloading the video clip, it just gives me a corrupted file, so it's probably protected in some way. Also, they have already released a trailer for the video clip, which I'm also going to link to somewhere in the description or on this screen right now. Don't really know how I'm going to do that. So yeah, just, you know, so you can hear what it's all about. Here is part of the new Purest of Pain. Now, Purest of Pain have quite recently recruited a new vocalist and a new guitarist, and I'm really happy about what it turned out to be, because I'll be honest, when I started with my own band, one of our first gigs, or maybe even the first gig ever, was together with Purest of Pain, and I quite did look up to the vocalist of Purest of Pain back then, Ilya, because just well, his voice was just fucking impressive. And I always wanted to sound like that. And, or at least back then, because right now my vocal preferences have kind of changed. But that's an all other story. But anyway, I was quite afraid that with this whole new members kind of thing, they would kind of ruin the band. And this did not happen at all. First of all, the guitarist is a great replacement of the old guitarist. I'm not really that great in recognizing a good rhythm guitarist, other than he's, you know, staying in rhythm, but he does that very well. No, but seriously, I mean, he's a great guitarist, as well as the old guitarist also being a great guitarist, and no skill at all was lost in that section. Now, the new vocalist is just... how do you put this? He's great. He's really fucking amazing, but in a really weird way, because Purest of Pain is kind of this melodic death metal kind of mix, and his vocals are pure black metal. Live not, by the way. He sounds completely different live than he does on record, which is also good live, though he said he had some issue with his throat, so he wasn't singing as good as he, you know, could have. But all that put aside, just the quality is great, and overall the entire new single of Purest of Pain is really great. The video clip looks amazing, it's made really fucking well, and it's really something you guys should be looking forward to. It's out the 22nd of November, and I'm going to, you know, put a link especially to the trailer in the description below. I'm probably going to post the actual video on my Facebook when it's properly out, and yeah, just that. Now, on a last small notice, I'm really sorry I shaved off the beard again. I do have my reasons for it though. With my study right now, we're filming a children's television program, and since I'm the one with the most experience in, you know, TV hosting, because of, you know, YouTube, and since I'm the only one who actually wants to do it, I did have to look a little bit more representative for a children's program. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why I shaved it off. Also because, you know, I figured I have my entire life ahead of me to look like a 50+ person, and right now I'm quite happy with looking a little younger than that. So there's that, there's the entire episode. I'm going to put links to everything I've shown you guys in the description below. Check it out, like all those Facebook pages, like all those YouTube videos, subscribe to all those channels, especially my channel, that would be fucking swell. And yeah, I'll just see you all next time again.